Bitcoin, it's digital gold, a speculative bubble, and a technological marvel all rolled into one. But how does this whole thing even work? Well, behind the scenes, an army of computers is constantly crunching numbers, and that, my friends, is Bitcoin mining. Imagine a giant digital ledger, the blockchain, that records every single Bitcoin transaction. This ledger needs to be maintained, secured, and updated. That's where miners come in. They use their computational power to solve complex mathematical problems, and whoever solves it first gets to add the next block of transactions to the blockchain. Think of it like a giant Sudoku puzzle, but instead of bragging rights, you get rewarded with Bitcoin. And just like that giant Sudoku puzzle your grandma throws at you during the holidays, it's not easy. But hey, nobody said making money was going to be a walk in the park. Unless of course you're making money by walking dogs in the park, which come to think of it is a pretty sweet gig. So, we've got this blockchain thing, but what exactly is it? Imagine a chain of blocks like those toy blocks you played with as a kid, but instead of colorful plastic, they're filled with transaction data. Each block is linked to the one before it, creating an unbreakable chain of information. This blockchain is stored across a decentralized network of computers, meaning it's not controlled by any single entity. No governments, no banks, no overbearing HOA presidents. It's the Wild West of finance out here. This decentralized nature makes Bitcoin incredibly secure. To alter a transaction, you'd have to rewrite the entire blockchain, which is about as likely as me winning an Olympic gold medal in synchronized swimming. Don't get me wrong, I'm a graceful guy, but I think we can all agree that's not happening. Now let's talk about the real heroes of this story, the miners. These digital prospectors are the lifeblood of the Bitcoin network. They verify transactions, ensure security, and get rewarded for their efforts with, you guessed it, Bitcoin. They're like the auditors of the Bitcoin world, except instead of pocket protectors and monotone voices, they have powerful computers and a thirst for digital gold. Their job is to ensure that no one is trying to cheat the system, like double spending Bitcoin or creating fake transactions. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Plus, the rewards can be pretty sweet. Just ask that guy who bought a pizza with 10,000 Bitcoin back in the day. He's probably kicking himself now, but hey, at least he had pizza. So you want to be a Bitcoin miner, eh? Well, first you're going to need the right equipment. Back in the day you could mine Bitcoin with your trusty old computer. Those days are long gone, my friend. Today you need specialized hardware like GPUs or graphics cards or ASICs, which are application-specific integrated circuits. These bad boys are designed specifically for mining and pack some serious computational power. Think of them as the muscle cars of the computing world. But just like those gas-guzzling muscle cars, these mining rigs can be expensive to run. We're talking about a significant upfront investment and a hefty electricity bill. It's not for the faint of heart or those with thin wallets. Section 5. The cost of electricity. Electricity, the lifeblood of the modern world and the bane of a Bitcoin miner's existence. These mining rigs are power-hungry beasts, and they can suck down electricity like a thirsty camel at an oasis. The cost of electricity can make or break your mining profitability. If you're paying top dollar for power, you might as well be burning your money directly. That's why many miners seek out locations with cheap electricity, like Iceland or Norway, where hydroelectric power is abundant. It's all about finding that sweet spot between hashing power and electricity costs. It's a delicate dance, my friend, but with the right moves, you can waltz your way to Bitcoin riches. Section 6. Licensed software Bitcoin mining. Now let's talk about another way to mine Bitcoin licensed software. This is like the cloud computing of the mining world, where you rent computing power from a provider instead of buying all the expensive hardware yourself. It's like the difference between owning a car and using a ride-sharing service. You don't have to worry about maintenance, insurance, or finding parking in a crowded city. You just pay for what you use and leave the hassle to someone else. This can be a good option for beginners who don't want to invest a lot of money up front, or deal with the technical complexities of physical mining. But remember, just like with any service, you're relying on the provider to be reliable and trustworthy. Section 7. NiceHash, a mining marketplace. Enter NiceHash, a platform that connects buyers and sellers of hashing power. Think of it like Airbnb, but instead of renting out your apartment, you're renting out your computer's processing power. Sellers or miners connect their hardware to NiceHash and make it available for rent. buyers who want to mine Bitcoin without the hassle of setting up their own rigs can then rent this hashing power and put it to work. It's a win-win situation, or at least that's the idea. Miners get paid for their computing power, and buyers get to mine Bitcoin without the upfront investment. It's like sharing is caring, but with a potential profit motive. Section 8, NiceHash Referral Program. But wait, there's more. NiceHash also has a referral program where you can earn Bitcoin by inviting your friends to join the platform. It's like multi-level marketing, but instead of selling questionable nutritional supplements, you're promoting a platform for mining digital gold. You get a commission on the fees generated by your referrals, so the more people you invite, the more Bitcoin you can potentially earn. It's like building a digital mining empire, one referral at a time. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility, so don't go spamming your friends and family with referral links. Unless, of course, they're into that sort of thing. Section 9. Conclusion, choosing your path. So, there you have it, a crash course in Bitcoin mining. We've covered everything from the blockchain to ASICs to NiceHash's referral program. Now it's up to you to decide if this wild world of digital gold digging is right for you. If you're tech-savvy, have a high tolerance for risk, and don't mind the sound of whirring fans and the smell of hot electronics, then physical mining might be your calling. But if you prefer a more hands-off approach, licensed software or cloud mining could be a better fit. Just remember, no matter which path you choose, Bitcoin mining is a volatile and ever-changing landscape. Do your research, understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. And most importantly, have fun. After all, it's not every day you get to be a part of the digital gold rush.